All right. I guess we're live. We're live. We're going to wait for everyone to join in. What's up, everyone? We're going to wait a few seconds for everyone to join the live Q&A with our head coach, Emma Coates. It is not a sunny day today around here, but it's a very special day. Not also because we have the Q&A, but what happened today that you told me?
Oh, I started school today.
He started his first day of school.
Yeah, nailed it. So he's good. He's happy. I'm happy.
And he was dancing in classroom. So honestly, everything's set.
Yeah.
All right. You know what? I think this is, everyone start joining. Thank you so much for being here today. Let's get this going. You guys already trained today.
Yeah.
You had a meeting. I'm going to get you back home. Sounds good? Ready to go. Sweet. I'm Dina Pavam. I am so happy to be here joining and hosting the live Q&A with our head coach, Emma Coates. Thank you so much for joining. And also, thank you for submitting all of your questions so we can ask our head coach. Today, it's you are interviewing her. It's not me. I have all of the questions here. So if you don't like the questions,
blame them.
You can blame them, not me at all.
I'm sure they're great.
First of all, how are you? How is preseason?
Good.
We want to know everything. You look tanned the last time that I saw you.
I mean, the weather's significantly nicer. Today's the first day it's rained, and it's rained every day back home, but I'm just loving every minute so far. The players have been great. The staff have been great. And pre-season so far, everything's sort of been going to plan, and we're just looking forward to the games coming thick and fast now.
Amazing. The last time I saw you was actually at the official press conference.
Yes.
And I remember that your husband, he was getting lost in the city while we were working, being a tourist.
Yes.
Did you have time yet to be a tourist?
Not yet. No, we actually have a couple of days off coming up, and we were like, we need to go to San Francisco.
Okay.
So that's our plan.
Amazing.
Yeah, when we get back from Coachella.
Amazing. Okay,
Yes.
perfect. Yeah. Not the musical concert, but obviously we have a few games coming up at Coachella, and making clear. Correct. Sweet. All right. Should we get it started?
Let's do it. Yeah.
Let's do it. Again, thank you so much for sending all of the questions, and let's get it started. All right. First question. Coach Emma, Brian Carver from Emeryville wants to know, what has been your biggest surprises so far about the Bay Area, the team, or the NWSL?
Oh, biggest surprises. I have been, I'm not saying surprised, maybe I'm changing the question here. The biggest thing I'm impressed with is like just everyone's attitude to everything. Like I think the American culture and the way that you guys just love life, love what you do, like the energy that people put into everything. Everyone we've met so far, whether that's at Bay, whether it's at Arthur's school, whether it's just out and about places, like people's energy is just infectious. And I'm loving it. So yeah, that's the biggest thing that's, I don't know if surprised me, but you know, has impressed me so far.
Amazing. With the players as well. How are the vibes in preseason?
Oh my God. Yeah. Not once have I had to drive a training session and ask people to work hard or put effort in, and that's really refreshing.
Amazing. We'd love to know that. Perfect. Next question comes from Erica Crawford. Erica wants to know, what was your first restaurant to try in the Bay Area?
Oh, do you know, this is actually a little bit embarrassing because we flew in and we struggled with jet lag, and we woke up at 2 a.m. and it was a Sunday and it's 5 a.m. and ashamed. We actually went to McDonald's, was the first restaurant we went to for breakfast. But no, we went to a lovely Santa Barbara. I know it's not around here, but we went to a lovely little like Japanese tapas restaurant. So I'm looking forward to trying more, particularly Asian food around here.
Oh my God, so good.
Yeah.
So good. Santa Barbara, especially with the restaurants as well.
Yeah.
Something that everyone talks about, and I actually feel it. Did you think that the McDonald's here was different than the UK?
Definitely. Yes.
Can you, like, which one's best, or it's just different?
Just different. There's definitely more salt on the chips, which I'm a fan of. Maybe not the healthiest choice.
Right.
And I've been told to go to In-N-Out Burger, and we went one, I think it was a Friday night, but the queue was so big, we figured out it's not a Friday or a Saturday night.
I see.
Dinner.
So you got to go still?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Do you know about the secret menu?
No.
There's a secret menu.
Okay.
One of you need to tell head coach Emma, please, about the secret menu. I'm not going to be the one telling you. All right. You got to take time and go over all of the options. All right.
Okay.
Next question. It is from Thomas Du. He wants to know, how did you get your start in soccer /football? I appreciate you being inclusive and respectful.
Yeah, thank you. How did I get started? So I got started, I was really lucky. I've literally been involved in football since I was about four years old. My dad was a football coach and my brother played. And when my mum was at work, I used to go to work with my dad's, which I then got to play football. And I came through Leeds United Centre of Excellence. So from going from like holiday camps through a Centre of Excellence programme, I came right through as a player. I played for Leeds until I was 23-ish. But just I wanted to coach from a really young age. So I got into coaching at about 13, 14. Yeah.
Wow.
So
Okay.
Football through and through in my house.
Which is very it's different in a way because normally growing up, we want to be a soccer player, but you wanted to be a football coach.
Yeah. So I think the game wasn't quite at the point that it is now. Maybe I'd have tried a little bit harder. I also am pretty self-aware. And I probably wasn't fit enough or quick enough. I was quite technical, quite good decision making. And I guess there probably wasn't a career path really to be a full-time player. The fact that my dad was a coach, and obviously I knew lots of other coaches, I knew that was an actual career path. So I just got into it early.
What were some of the lessons, or maybe one lesson that you learned from watching your dad?
Okay. Do you know what he used
Did you see yourself like now the way that he used to coach, or no?
No, quite
different.
Different. He's way more charismatic, probably, to be fair. So the one thing he used to do, he worked for the FA for a while, like on coach education courses, teaching other people to coach. And probably when I was, I don't know, probably as young as 12 or 13, he used to make me stand in front of people and introduce myself, which as a 12-year-old female standing in front of a room full of middle-aged men was quite intimidating. But being used to do that from a young age has probably helped me in where I am now, for sure.
Right.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah,
okay,
cool.
Great question, Thomas. Next question is from Rab Taylor from San Juan Batista. And Rab is asking, what elements of English style football do you think you would have a big and positive impact in the NWSL under your leadership? So what do you want to bring from your...
Yeah, I think I spoke around it on the press conference. Like, we want to get people on the edge of their seat. And like what I see in the NWSL, you know, it's a fast-paced league. There's lots of transitions, lots of counter-attacks. And I guess the bit I want to add is how do we control the game from an in-possession point of view more and challenge the opposition in terms of keep asking questions of them, both from like a tactical point of view, technical point of view, and just adding variation whilst keeping the game a little bit more in balance. So controlling and thriving in transition, but doing that from some of our in-possession strictures.
Is there, obviously, you're trying to obviously bring that to the BFC now. Is there a team or teams that you love, that you enjoy watching it, that you see how well they do the job?
Yeah, I'm just like a football nerd. If I'm honest.
Tell me more. Me too.
I just watch football, and like someone will be like, "Are you watching?" I'm like, I don't know, because I don't really follow like teams or players. I just watch the game, and like it's, you know, like what they're doing from a structure point of view, or like what they're doing from an out of possession point of view, and I just watch football, but not necessarily as a fan, just as a actual coach. I was going to steal that. That's a good idea, and okay, I'm going to take that, and this would fit here, and that's what the best coaches do, right?
Absolutely. But okay, when was the last time you watched a football match as a fan?
As a fan,
where you can actually enjoy it, or can you do that anymore?
I'm just not sure we can do that now. No, like I just consume football different.
Can turn off. That's all right.
Can't turn off.
That's okay. That's okay. Next question is from Elizabeth Zinza from Fremont. And she wants to know, what kind of playing style can Finn expect from the team under your leadership? Which I think is basically what we talked about.
Yeah, absolutely. So a playing style that hopefully is fun for the players to play, exciting for people to watch. We want to try and dominate the ball and give people problems and be unpredictable in what we do. We want to be a pressing team. What the press looks like will obviously depend on lots of different factors, and hopefully what people start to see is an identity that's starting to build. And what I can say is what we've done in pre-season and what the players are starting to apply is exactly the things that we want. So yeah, hopefully people will enjoy what we're trying to do.
Amazing. Next question is from Helen Walsh. And she wants to know, what do you feel is the biggest difference between the standard of English in U.S. women's football, and how do you plan to adjust?
Yeah,
it is very different when you watch the NWSL and when you watch all of the teams abroad.
Yeah, I think the main difference is obviously you can't deny the athletic nature of this league, how fast paced it is, and obviously some of the quality of the players. I think when it compares to football in Europe, I'd say there's a lot more tactical variations in Europe, and I see with the types of head coaches that are obviously now across the league and the types of players that are moving back and forth, I think the leagues will I can see the WSL or European leagues becoming more fast paced, and I can see some of the tactical variations starting to obviously come into the NWSL as well. So I think they'll start becoming more and more aligned, but there's definitely a slight difference at this point.
Yeah, I had a question in my mind, but then Rusty Palmer from San Francisco, it's kind of the same question that I had. Yeah. So he wants to know, how do you balance playing the style you want with the strengths of the players on your team? Because how do you implement the style that you love playing with the pieces, right? And the pieces are always different from team to team. How do you do that?
Yeah, I guess that comes back to the flexibility. So when we create an identity, we're very principle-led in the way that we do that, and the principle-led nature allows us to allows players to stamp their personality and their individual strengths within the team. And I guess that's our job, is how do all the puzzle pieces fit together, both from individuals, units, but within a game plan. And I think what people will start to see, and I'd suggest that, you know, people stay tuned tomorrow. There's some exciting announcements coming. Is that we've been really intentional with the types of players that we're recruiting. And people will see what we're trying to do here.
Amazing. Okay, talking about that, I think it's impossible. It's very important to have players that are flexible.
Absolutely.
What are some of the players now that you can tell us that have been very flexible and playing different positions during preseason that maybe has surprised you?
Do you know what? Like, I wouldn't say we're playing people out of, you know, positions or anything like that, but I think the speed of what the players have adapted to some of the adjustments that we've been making has been really nice. It's also been nice, you know, we've got people like Onyeka that's, you know, had a tough time with injuries and she's hitting the ground running. You've got Alex that's obviously come in, who's obviously in a really nice place right now. She's adjusting to the style of play. We've got, I think everyone's in a position right now that they're starting to really understand the demands of what we're asking, the principles, the style, and are starting to like be playful with it. And that's the bit that we want. We want the players to enjoy what we're trying to do. And I think they're getting there with it.
Yeah. Okay. Amazing. Sweet. Okay. Next question is from Kika. And Kika wants to know, what's the most important thing that you want to achieve as a head coach this season that can be measured with data? Cannot. Data, tomato.
Okay.
Who knows? No. Something that you cannot.
Yeah, I think there's like a feeling sometimes, right? There's a feeling that you can't measure, and it's like a connection. So the connection to what I hope happens is we have such a strong playing identity, connection, identity in terms of our off-pitch like values and behaviours that people can see and they can feel and they can get on board with. So what I hope happens is that the fans can feel that, and that everyone sort of like unites and builds that togetherness together. And that's something that cannot be measured. It's just that feeling of togetherness, commitment, belief, being brave, showing up for each other. And, you know, we can have all the X's and O's, tactics boards, principles, data, but just that feeling of connection.
The chemistry between the players that you can be matched.
Absolutely. And not just with the players, but with the fans as well.
For sure.
You know, hopefully they can feel connected with what we're trying to do.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I know for a fact that everyone cannot wait for March 14th. Nice. For the home opener. So
me too.
All right. Now we're going to talk a little bit about questions in terms of players that we have. Nice. Okay.
Nice.
Sweet. How's it been going so far?
Good.
Not too hot, right? Like it's very okay.
Yeah.
Not too dangerous.
Good. No.
You guys were way too sweet. if it was me asking the questions, okay. Jenna Smith wants to know what players are standing out so far in camp.
Oh, okay. I wouldn't say, I get asked this question a lot, like, can we single anyone out? Is anyone doing really well? And I think everyone's standing out for different reasons. So you've got, as I say, like you've got Alex, who's coming from a different environment, who's obviously just, you know, it's a big thing, moving your life and coming to a new club. She's adjusted really well. Onyeka's obviously different circumstances, but obviously adjusted from her circumstance last year with her injuries. You've got some of the more like other younger players like Heather Gilchrist, like she's ahead of where I thought she'd be. She's in a really good place, looking really sharp, really strong. You've got obviously Jordan coming back from international duty. She missed the first win, like the first part of it, because of her obviously being away with the US national team. So I wouldn't say there's one player. Everyone with where they were at the start of the season, where they are now, is just bringing the best version of themselves every day and adapting to what we're trying to do. And that's all we can ask. And everyone was in a very different place at the start of the season. And we're sort of all on that train heading in the direction we want to go in. And as I say, hopefully a couple more that we'll start adding soon.
Amazing. Okay. You said tomorrow, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Next question is from Michael. If Michael is wondering, what gives you confidence that these young England internationals like Anu Denton and Akira Berry are good fits for the NWSL?
Yeah, absolutely. I think, as I say, once you have a clear identity and playing style, I think, and you know, you understand the demands of the league, the playing style, what we're going after, it's then starting to put all the pieces in place. So both of them offer something very different. Anouk, while she's maybe age-wise young, you know, she's done 5 or 6 seasons back-to-back in the WSL. She's been a consistent and reliable performer there. She's well-rounded from an in-possession, out-of-possession point of view. We know that she'll adapt really well. We know from what we're the similarities of what we've been doing with England and working with her and what we want to try and adjust to the NWSL. So we're like, that's a nice fit. And then Kira offers something slightly different. She's so fast. I think she's quicker than Lauren Hemp. Like, she's that fast. So I think she'll add something very different to a couple of the other wide players that we have. And when you start being intentional with the types of players that you have, that then gives us the ability to be adaptable and flexible to the demands of the game. And as I say, I've got full confidence that they'll adapt well to the NWSL and to life in America, and I think we'll see their careers take off.
Yeah, we're both of them basically like players that you had in mind when you first signed with BFC. Like, well, tell me, since when have you been eyeing them?
I wouldn't say it's about, you always, you know, have those players that you're like, okay.
Do you have a list? Do you keep it on your notes on your phone, like all the players?
There's definitely a recruitment strategy. Okay. There's lots of stuff. There's lots of parts of that sort of process, but as I say, from work with, they're both professional people, they're mature, you know, they're going to adapt. And I think the part of the recruitment strategy is they're nowhere near their peak yet, but they're still performing at a really high level. So as I say, I've got no doubt that they're definitely going to impact the team now and hopefully for years to come as well.
Amazing. We're still waiting for them to make it, obviously, into the market, which hopefully should be soon.
Being through that process,
right? So but you made it. We made it here. It's all that matters. Amazing. Okay, next question is from Michael Vricio. He's asking about your plans to pursue experience in the BSL or international talent to the Bay.
Say that again, sorry.
Michael, my apologies. Yeah. Michael is asking about your plans to pursue experience in the BSL or international talent to the Bay. So not just young players.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think it's how you quantify experience, right? So some of the things, and we talked about this at the press conference, we want young players that we can develop, that we can grow, that are before their peak. We want to wrap around experience and high quality players around them, and that experience, whether that's playing minutes at the highest level, whether that's playing for their senior international team, whether that's age and being away at major tournaments or consistently performing at this level. So I think with what we're trying to do, and we're not done in the window yet, is you'll start to see some of that come to the Bay.
Amazing. Okay, sweet. Next question is from Scott Clemenson, and he's writing all the way from St. Louis, Missouri. He's asking, how excited are you to be able to add a player as dynamic as Alex Pfeiffer this offseason?
Yes. Yeah. Do you know what? She's doing really well. Like, I've been really pleased with how she's picked up what we're trying to do. She's like tricky. She's a dribbler. She's got a little good little like disguise to what she does, little drop of her shoulder, and she's deadly in front of goal as well, which I think is going to be really important for us.
That was a great sign. I'm super excited about that one too. Yeah. Next question is from Joanna Gold from San Francisco. And she is wondering if the roster is set for 2026 or is the team still in talks for other potential signings?
Yeah, we're still in talks.
Amazing.
Yeah. I can't say that. I'll get told off.
Just between us.
Don't even try.
There's no one here. There's no one here.
No, I'll get in trouble.
Okay, sweet. All right, let's coming up. Now we're talking about the future.
Okay.
Yeah, cool. Talking about the future. Shayna Winger. It looks great.
Okay. Nice.
Future looks great. Amazing. Shayna Winger is asking, what teams are you looking forward to playing against, and which teams you think will be the most challenging?
Oh, okay.
That is a great question too, because also, I know you know about the NWSL, obviously, but it's the first year in the NWSL. One thing about this league, it's that no one knows what's going to happen.
It's the best bit about the league.
1 year, Gotham was the last one. The next one, they won the championship. So how do we even prepare?
Yeah. Do you know what? It's one of the things that attracts me to the job is you look at the league and you look at who you can take points from. Everyone's taking points from each other and how closely contested the games are. And so I can't say that there's one team in particular that I'm absolutely looking forward to. But I just know every game's going to be, a good test, a toe-to-toe game, an exciting game, and hopefully ones that we come off and we pick up more points than certainly we did last year. We've got big aspirations for sure.
Absolutely. Dave Romero is thinking about the long term. And where do you see Bay FC in the next 5 years?
Okay. I mean, the ambition of the club is really clear, right? We want to be competing for championships consistently. Are we where we wanted to be, like, at the start of this window and the start of this year? No. Are we making progress? Are we being intentional with what we're trying to do? Absolutely. Are we on the way to that? I think so. Time will tell. The proof's in the pudding, and results will be important, but we want to set ourselves up to win matches well, see the identity, and enjoy winning. But that doesn't come. Hopefully it comes instantly. That's what we want. That's the best case scenario.
Of course.
So hopefully we do this in the middle of the season, and it's happy days. And I don't want to use the cliche, it'll take us a while to adapt, because so far the players are doing really well. But we still have got to then deliver what we're delivering under pressure in a stadium with the pressure of winning points, and that's the bit that will be the proof in the pudding, really.
Absolutely. And we're here to win championships.
Of course we are.
Here's the thing. The next 5 years,
that's
there
what
it is.
We want to do.
Yeah, of course. You're kidding me. Okay, this was one of my favorite questions, because I'm actually very curious about that.
Okay.
This comes from Lex Heaney from Kimball, and she's asking, players always have pregame rituals.
Mm-hmm.
What about the coaches? Do you have any game day rituals?
No, I'm actually quite simple. I try and do as little as possible on match day.
Tell me what you do.
So I have a coffee, relax, lie in, go on a little walk.
Black coffee or?
No, I'm a fan of a frothy coffee.
Frothy coffee.
Like cappuccino or flat white. And I always have one sort of in the warm-up as well before a game. But if it's too hot here, I might have to change strategy. I like to be as calm and clear as possible on match day. So my match days are very, very chilled on the lead up. Whether it's all the work that we've been doing with the players should be done by the end of match day -1. And it's around how do we all execute our role, and how do I keep myself, I guess, fresh to make decisions on match day. Like we're performers just as much as the players. So other than a coffee, I try and be as relaxed as possible.
Is there a song that you always listen to, or like what's on your playlist? Bad Bunny? After you watch the Super Bowl.
I can't say. I'm a bit more of like an acoustic or a country vibe.
Okay. Country, American country, or?
Well, I've got a whole new world that I need to unlock, right, with some of the country music you guys have here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, see.
Yeah.
Not one specific song.
No,
what's your karaoke song, Coach?
You will not see me on. If we win the championship, I'll do karaoke, but I am not a karaoke person.
Shake it on it.
Deal.
Thank you very much. I am so glad we have this moment on camera. You're getting red now.
I know we've been doing really well as well.
Listen, it's on. Yeah, I cannot wait for you to win every single match. I'll see you there. Awesome. I know a great karaoke place.
Okay, nice.
Okay, sweet. Amazing. Next question. It is from Melanie Lamb from Mountain View. And she wants to know, what are the ingredients for winning team culture in your experience that will get you to the championship final after you sing karaoke?
Is that the specific?
No.
The specific ingredient, I think first and foremost, it starts having the right people in the door, both from a staff point of view, player point of view, recruitment, all the parts that go with it. So have we got the right people? Have we all got agreement in what we're trying to achieve? Because it's not easy. Winning's not easy. Winning consistently is not easy. Have we then got clarity in our roles and our tasks? And if we have that, and we're a together team, and we're being brave in what we're trying to do, we're showing up for each other. They're, for me, the key ingredients.
That's amazing. Yeah. Sweet. Thank you so much. All right. Not a question.
Okay.
However, a closing statement now.
All right. Okay.
Save the best for last.
Nice.
And this one comes from Abigail Beenan.
Oh, Bynum.
Bynum.
Okay.
Bynum. Abigail Bynum.
Oh, God.
And she says, not a question, just to say your best friends miss you and wish you all the best. Go, nice. Coach. Love you from the Bynums.
Oh, nice. Love you back. There we go. Thank you.
Abby, is it back from back home?
Yeah. Our sons are like best friends as well.
Oh, so my gosh. Really nice. Okay, yeah. Amazing. Yeah. Abby, we'll promise to take care of Coach for you, and hopefully you can make it here to
Absolutely.
a game day.
I think that, they're planning on coming out.
So, of course. Yeah. I know someone that can get you some free tickets.
For sure. VIP.
Always, all inclusive. Coach, thank you so much for your time. Thank you to everyone who joined the virtual Q&A. Don't forget, March 14th, we hope to see you there for the home opener, Bay FC against Denver Summit FC. Make sure you get your tickets, season tickets, at bayfc.com. I'm Duda Pavão, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.
See ya.
Bye.